बोले ऐसा नहीं है, वो करते हैं तो बोले।
Yes, sir.
Respected Chief Guest Dr. S.B. Raghavendra Sir, Vice Chancellor, CMR University, Bengaluru. Guest of Honor Dr. R. Praveen, Registrar, CMR University, Bengaluru. Dr. Pranesh, Director, School of Legal Studies. Today's session expert, Dr. Manish Kumar. All deans, directors, and dear participants. The Faculty Development Program on Advanced Research Methodology and Data Analysis hosted by the School of Economics and Commerce at CMR University, Bengaluru is going to commence with an insightful inaugural session. In all 6 days, the event will be graced by esteemed prominent academicians and industry experts like Professor Dr. Pankaj Agarwal, XLRI, Delhi, Dr. Manish Kumar, PhD, IIT Delhi, and working in Bengaluru. Professor Dr. Rajesh Upadhyay, Uttarakhand. Dr. Himanshu Chaudhary, Canada. Dr. Ashish Dwivedi, PhD, IIT Delhi, and Professor Jindal Global Business School. Mukul Tiwari, United Kingdom. Dr. Sri Singh, MIT University, Noida, and Anuyogyam Venkatratnam, Google LLC, Greater Toronto Area, Canada, who will be emphasizing the growing importance of advanced research techniques and data analysis in today's academic and professional landscape. The registration process for FDP witnessed an enthusiastic responses from all states of India, including 50 prominent organizations, central and state universities, including IITs and NIITs. Total 280 participants from various academic institutions and research organizations registered for the event, showcasing a strong interest in enhancing their skills in research methodology and data analysis. More than 100 participants. It is worth mentioning here that more than 100 participants from Chandigarh University, Chandigarh, has expressed eagerness to engage with the customized program for medical students. So, as an collaborator, we are planning to offer them as per their requirement. It is also worth mentioning here, in this continuation, we are going to conduct a certificate program on financial modeling from 20th December to 2024 to 28th December 2024 every Saturday 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in online mode. Hand over to Dr. Rajina.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for such a brief report. We have amongst us today the great visionary.
Rajina ma'am, you are muted.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the brief report. Now I would like to introduce our chief guest, and that's our Dr. H.B. Raghavendra sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, CMR University. Sir has completed BE Civil Engineering from University of Mysore and MS from IIT Madras and PhD from IISc Bangalore and also MS from BITS Pilani. Sir has 35 plus years of rich experience in academic and administration. Sir is active in publications, research guidance for PhD candidates. When we go more, sir has served as a member of Academic Council, Board of Studies of universities, and also served as a NAC peer visiting team. To his credit, sir is a life member and holds fellowship of professional bodies, also nurtured Center of Excellence and served as an independent director for companies. Vice Chancellor sir has traveled extensively in India and abroad for technical presentations and as a member of invited delegate teams for study in energy and automotives. And he is actively working for higher educational systems and deliverables and effective and flexible in teaching pedagogies and delivery systems. Sir has also worked on student portfolios, systems for enhancing student capabilities in industry and higher education, contributing towards modules for slow learners, advanced learners. Sir has worked for industry-sponsored collaborations with tangible outcomes in learning methodology, offering credits. Sir also believes in lifelong learning culture to complement interest of students, enabling growth. And sir is a civil engineering consultant, designed several buildings and multi-storied complexes, specialist in academic buildings and commercial buildings. Sir is also a consultant for rehabilitation of structures, foundation designs, and soil investigations. Several reports are submitted to Sir has also submitted several reports to government and private organizations as expert panel member of committees and consultants. And the profile is such huge that, and now we are really glad to have you with us today, sir. I request you to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
on an online meeting.
Yes, sir. Dr. Ankita Gupta, ma'am, kindly mute yourself.
Honorable VC, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Participants, now it is a session from Vice Chancellor, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're clear, sir.
Thank you, Regina Madam.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to all the participants. So I'm extremely happy to be part of this inaugural session of the FDP on research methodology and data analytics. This subject is a very relevant subject, and added to that, we are taking the advantage of the online mode so that many people can participate after their work. This is a very good model, and of course, the CMR and other universities are practicing it the world over. I am very happy that the chosen subject is very relevant and very realistic in nature. I think somebody has to unmute. Okay. In this particular scenario, I think the data analytics, artificial intelligence, and of course, the research methodologies have assumed a lot of significance. And the present FDP, I think 5 days or 6 days FDP, which you are going to have this particular session, will be a game changer for each of the participants. I believe the sessions driven and given by the esteemed academicians and the corporates and the people from the industry, the academicians from IIT and IIM and premier universities and the participant. Definitely, this is going to be a very fruitful sessions. And then I believe that the proceedings also will come out and help not only the participants, but also others who wish to benefit themselves from this particular FDP programs. I once again congratulate the School of Economics and Commerce of CMR University and the initiative of the director and his team to conduct this particular faculty development program and for choosing this particular very relevant topic. With this, I believe that this particular FDP will be a grand success, and the huge participation and the interest shown by the participants also appreciated by the university. With this note, I feel that the FDP should go on, and I congratulate all the participants and the school for organizing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for
Over
your
to you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking insights and stressing on the importance of research and statistical tools. And we are really glad that we have your blessings and support with us. With this, now I will introduce our resource person. And on the first day of our faculty development program, we are going to learn about bibliometric analysis, a quantitative technique to write a review paper using VOS software.
Money, come on, make a decision. Which so easy to wait. What's that? Let me try it. I don't like this.
I hereby extend a warm welcome to everyone. Today on this occasion, we have invited a special resource person, Dr. Manish Kumar Srivastav, sir, Professor of Marketing, Christ University, Bangalore, who was very kind enough to accept our invitation despite having a busy schedule. Dr. Manish Kumar Srivastav, sir, is a professor of marketing and also the coordinator of MBA Executive Program, Christ University. And sir is an active researcher, specialist in digital marketing, and well versed in marketing analytics and value education. And sir has studied MBA program at North Maharashtra University in 1990 and also did his Masters of Science in Mathematics at University of Lucknow in the year 1995. And he pursued his PhD program in the Department of Management Studies at IIT Delhi and completed it in the year 2017. Sir started his career at Sri Ram Swarup Memorial Group of Professional College, Lucknow, and has served there 8 years and also served in North East Africa for 2 years from 2006 to 2008. And he has conducted number of digital marketing courses in association with AICT Training and Learning Academy and has authored workshops on how to publish a technical paper. Sir has organized several short-term courses, workshops, business research methods, case study teachings and case study teaching and writing, ethics and value-based leadership, research ratings and sales management, statistics for management, hands-on training in different disciplines, and some orientation programs. And he has conducted more number of FDPs on research methodology and statistical analysis using SPSS and MOS. He is also well versed in university teaching, research, MS Office, and SPSS. To his credit, he has published 18 quality papers, and most of them are in Taylor and Francis, Springer, and Indian Journal of Marketing Scopus. And he is working broadly in the area of value education and digital marketing. And sir is actively teaching marketing, research methodology, and quantitative techniques to MBA students. Sir, on behalf of SOEC, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you and thank you for taking the time to be with us today. I'm sure that this interaction with you with our eminent resource person will be a valuable learning experience for all of us. And with this, I invite Dr. Manish Kumar Srivastav, sir, to come forward and address the esteemed gathering and share your ocean of knowledge with our participants. Over to you, sir.
A very good evening to everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Director, sir, Regina ma'am, to you for a nice introduction. Thank you so much. Once again, very good evening to everyone. I am very much excited. Whenever I used to, interact with the researchers, it's a very a matter of honor for me because I am contributing to the area of research that is there. I love this. So recently I finished a coursework, PhD coursework also at Christ University. So this, I think today I'm going to discuss on bibliometric analysis, which is the very basic. Whenever any young researcher or any researcher starts his research as a PhD scholar, I think everybody should go and used to go for this kind of review literature of review. So when we go for literature of review, we have 2-3 methods which are very much popular now. One is systematic literature review. Then we have bibliometric, then meta-analysis. So many things are there. So many literature review methodology is there. So today, my main I'll be emphasizing on bibliometric analysis. And so what are the basics of this? And then we'll do some hands-on. And I think I have shared a few information among the participants, and they will be ready with the software. The 2 softwares I told to download, and it is an open software. That is, one is VOS Viewer software, and another was R software. So if time comes, VOS Viewer we will do it. If time allow us, we do for R also. So these 2 techniques I will take care. So Now I will start my presentation with so that I give you some basic insights about techniques. I'm sharing my screen.
Dr. Chidanand VN, please mute yourself. All participants, please mute yourself, otherwise it will be disturbing.
So I think are you able to see my
Yes, sir.
slides?
It's visible,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, fine.
Visible.
So this is, I think it's just a first slide.
Yes, sir.
Already ma'am has told so many things about me. I'm just going to the second one. What is the
Dr.
important?
Manish sir, I will take only 1 minute because there is little bit query from the participant side. Yes, you are correct all that today was the session from Dr. Pankaj sir, XLRI, Delhi, on our software, and tomorrow was the session of Manish Kumar sir. We have made a little bit change because today Dr. Pankaj sir is not feeling well. That's why we have rescheduled the session. Today Manish sir is taking, and tomorrow Pankaj sir, if he will be feeling well, then he will take tomorrow session. Thank you very much for understanding. Yes, sir, please.
Okay, fine. So basically, the first thing I want to discuss, why do we do any kind of literature review? So today I will emphasize on bibliometric analysis, which is a, a part of literature review or methodology of literature review. So first question is why we go for literature review. And before that, before we discuss this, I assume that many of participants are research scholars and few may be the early faculties, early career starters, and those and few may be part of the experienced teacher, experienced faculty, but may be having less idea about how to write the literature review. So, or how to write the research paper, something like that. I'm guessing that these kind of people uh, I'm addressing to. Anyway, so in first, let me finish my presentation and whatever I'm going to tell you, and then please note down your issues and problems and questions. So we'll be taking care of the questions also at the end of this. So please keep on, writing it, your doubts. We'll go back and we'll solve this. Now, why do we go for literature review? Any literature review, whether it is bibliometric analysis. What is bibliometric analysis? I will be telling you soon. But first of all, why we go for literature review? The answer is, the first is, we always, as a subject teacher or subject faculty, we always looking for some kind of subject advancement. And subject advancement cannot be done without the analyzing of our prior studies. So we have to look what are the prior studies has been done in a particular area or in particular keywords, and then we'll try to find out what possibilities can be in future. So that is, and then these possibilities, these theories, because on the basis of the analysis of the prior studies, what we do, first we try to develop a model, try to develop a relationship-based model, and do some analysis, and then this is the result of um, uh, literature review. Then what happened? Then some empirical researcher will come out, and then they want to test the model. When you test the model, and when the model is tested by many researchers through all over the world, so then it will become the theory. So that theory will be added to the subject. So that is the process. So literature review is the first step in subject advancement, and that is done from the prior studies. Whatever have been done, we try to evolve some new things, some new relationship, some new dimensions, and some expected future directions given by literature review. That is the first thing. Remember, if you want to publish, uh, if you want to create a publishable literature review paper, these points or these ingredients should be the part of this. So one is future direction, one is what is newness you are coming, and one how your literature review paper is different from the last 5 years literature review papers in the same area. So always, whenever I'll tell you in the methodology, always you have to look for last 5 years papers. What are the that particular subject in that particular area or keywords? What are the literature review papers available? Literature review papers. Now, in those literature review papers, you have to find out that why and how your paper, what you are going to give in your results, why and how your paper is different. So, what is the gap? Gap you find out from the literature review. That I will discuss later in the methodology.
Participants, kindly mute yourself.
Okay, fine. So, and then second reason is more citation for a, see, as a researcher, as academicians, we always look for more citation because our paper, when we write a paper, we publish a paper. So, so in the academic world, we are, as a researcher, we are recognized, more recognized when our papers has got more citations. So record shows, if you go through with the records, they will tell you that basically a classic review paper, a good review paper, there are a lot of chances that they will have more and more citations. So if you go for the citations as academicians, you want to be approved among academicians, so more citation is required. And for a review paper, more citation is definitely, it is, you know, it is possible because people will be taking taking the help from your review paper, because every review paper is having a lot of different dimensions that I'm going to explain. So first of all, why literature review paper? So suppose you are beginner of a researcher, or you are a doctor, everybody should go for a review literature paper. And after that, you can just, you know, you can create another paper on that. That I will tell you how it happens to me also. And in this lecture also, I'll try to explain that what happened then this review paper, what I have written, that what happened to this review paper after some, kind of comments, what did I do in this paper so that it became the paper of A category. I'll also explain this technique, how to make the paper for high impact, how to make the review paper for high impact journals. That is also part of this. But quickly, I'm just want to just go through with the slides, and all the recordings and everything will be available to you. That is with the, I think, with the permission of, okay. So I'm just changing the slides. Okay. So the purpose, why literature review? What is the purpose? Purpose is basically to provide the new ideas and the direction to the future researchers to undergo a number of research. So basically, what is the main purpose of any literature review paper? Any literature review to provide the new ideas and direction of the future researcher. If you have included these two things, one, new ideas, which is again based on the researches done in past, and if you can, emerge with some direction, if you can find out deduct some direction for the future research based on your findings from various researches, maybe 100 paper, 120 paper, 200 paper, 300 papers, or 60, 70, whatever papers you are taking care of this. So this is the purpose. Now, this is now the first thing is, and which is most important thing for any review paper, whether it is bibliometric or any type of. First of all, what is the general selection criteria? So what are the journal selection criteria? Which journal you are taking? What are the papers, from where you are taking the papers? So getting good papers is also one of the important things. If you are getting not good paper for your review, then your review paper is also based on the not good category paper, then it will not be publishable. So suppose, for example, suppose you are taking Scopus database, and you have typing some keywords on the Scopus database. So it means you will get the paper from Scopus database and and you create a paper based on Scopus database paper. So it means
Dear participants, please mute your connectivity. How many times we are instructing?
so suppose you are taking number of papers from Scopus database. So it means you are citing also papers from Scopus. So it means this paper, whatever you have prepared is based on the papers from Scopus database. So this will be only publishable, or you can only be able to publish in Scopus indexed journal. That is the basic funda. So suppose you want to publish in ABDC-A or ABDC-A star category, this known as good category or Q1 category. So you have to take paper which you are going to consider for your literature review that should belong to a journal which belongs to ABDC-A or A star. So suppose you have taken from ABDC-A or A star journals the papers you have taken, and you are writing literature review on this. It means that paper should go to ABDC-A or A star. You understand? This is the basic funda. Suppose you have created a paper, literature review paper, which is based on the papers from Scopus database. You should not send to ABDC-A because then you are not citing them. Most of things you are not citing them. So there will be, there will be less authenticity of this paper, and you are not taking care of ABDC list A journals. So it will not be published there. It's a basic funda. They will not take care of this, even though a paper is, your paper may be a little good also, quality also, but if it is only, so it is very important whenever you are going to um, uh, write a literature review paper, what are the journals, what are the papers, which paper you are taking care. This is very important. So there may be many criteria. You can take one Web of Science. There's a database called Web of Science SSCI based journals. Then we have impact factor more than whatever journals whose impact factor is more than one, you can take it. Then we have European standard also, ABS2 or ABS3. So suppose you are taking ABS3, you can send your paper to ABS2. Suppose you are taking papers to A and A star, you can send to any journal which is A and A star. Scopus means, or nowadays what people are doing, if they are going for bibliometric analysis, the method is they are combining Web of Science and Scopus. So there is a method to combine the papers. So suppose you have written some keywords in Web of Science database, you will get 100 papers. Now you have written same keywords in Scopus database, and you have get around 400 papers. So there may be kind of common, so repetition. Those paper belongs to Web of Science, may belongs to Scopus. So there may be some common. So there is a software for that, for adding all these. You can get it on the YouTube channel very easily. How to combine the data from Web of Science and Scopus, and then you can do bibliometric analysis. That is all literature review. So that is the second thing I want to. Then we have article selection criteria, because this is a part of this. Whenever you want to publish any paper, or you want to select some journal. So journal decided. Then journal means not journal that you are sending, the journal from which you are taking out the papers. So then you have to select the article also. So what are the keywords, abstract keywords, that I will just open my Scopus thing, and then I will show you how to do it. Then so what is the difficulties nowadays? Editors will tell you that 25% of the subject submitted papers, they don't have the selection criteria. So how you select, how would you reject some papers? So selection and rejection criteria is one of the important part of one of the very important part of literature review paper. Please do not include books, local journals, and local articles. When I say local articles, so it means that the peer reviewed local, national base, something like that. If you want to publish worldwide or international publication, then please don't go for these books also. Don't go for conference also. Sometimes conference also, we don't have any quality of standard conference. So uh, don't take the papers from, even though they are in Scopus database. Generally, we should avoid writing review on conference papers. So these are the second thing. Third thing I want to tell. Then title. Quickly, I will just tell you title is, and nowadays you can see the trend. If you see the trend, you'll find out that most of the papers, uh, they're writing one big idea and one specific idea behind this, and then they will be kind of they will tell you that big idea means, for example, AI in marketing. So it's a big idea, artificial intelligence in marketing. But if you want to see AI in marketing in service sector, or you want to see AI in marketing for customer engagement, so that is a specific idea. So one big idea, one specific idea, and then you can end it like bibliometric research or literature review research and future agenda, something like that. Nowadays they are talking about this. They are writing this one only. Future agenda. So title should be short and focused on review. So we can. So for example, just now I told you that AI in marketing, or use of or role of AI in service marketing or marketing, um, enhancing customer engagement. AI in marketing enhancing customer engagement. Academic review, or you can add it like at the end, thematic review or thematic analysis with future agenda, something like that. So title should be short and focused. Nowadays, you can see this is very much, obvious. You can see in the papers, those who are nowadays publishing on literature review paper, they have one big idea, one small idea, and then all the big ideas is concentrating on the small idea, and that how this small idea is evolving and getting some model related to that. I'll show you with the analysis part when we go. So sample size for, especially for bibliometric analysis. For bibliometric analysis, around 200 is sufficient. Or for, if you, I mean, there are some ideas, some keywords on which you have very few people. For example, nowadays virtual influencer. So if you talk about virtual influencer, nowadays it is very few paper, not more than 60-70 papers in Scopus. I mean, till last week it was there only 60-70 papers in Scopus, which are very much, particularly talking about customer engagement. So virtual customer engagement, not more than. So sometimes you can take it, and if you are a medical, medical field or some other field, then people are going for 10 years to 50 years, duration from the last 10 years, what happened from the last 10 years to till now, or last 10 to 50 years duration, what happened, what are the, things are there. So if depends on the topic. If the topic is new, then you have to increase the number of years, or if it's very new, that means you will not get the paper. So then you have to go through with 70-60 paper. And in that case, I will tell you that you should have to go to systematic literature review, not bibliometric analysis. Bibliometric analysis is a minimum, I mean, from 100 onwards or 200 onwards, there is a, there are a lot of papers which will tell that more than 200 or more than 100 is required minimum for bibliometric analysis. Okay, then we'll go for findings, focus on findings of the prior studies, And basically, we believe in finding out some kind of commonalities. We pool some kind of things. I'll show you some papers how they have done all these things in my papers also. So then this is ADO TCM framework. This is I'm not going to discuss because this is not the part of uh, bibliometric. So we'll go for bibliometric review. Basically, bibliometric analysis is a scientific computer assisted. So for bibliometric analysis or bibliometric review paper, there are two softwares basically they are using nowadays. So what is bibliometric analysis? It is a scientific computer assisted review methodology that can identify core research or authors as well as their relationship by covering all the publications related to a given topic or field. It means we are covering within a topic, within a research field, and finding out all the papers, and we are trying to find out their connectivity among the papers, among the methodologies, among the authors, among the journals, and then try to find out something which can be used as a future direction. I'll show you how. Few more things and then we'll go to, so what is a few words I want you to just to understand few words, and then we will what is the few words? One is when you go for bibliometric analysis, there is a term which is known as bibliographic coupling. So, for example, there are two authors, A and B. A is in US, B is in India, say, and both okay. So both authors are they are citing suppose third paper. C is a third paper. So A is also citing C in the reference and B is also citing C in the reference. And likewise, D is also cited D paper. D is cited by A and paper D is also cited by B. So it means A and B are citing common papers. It means they are bibliographically coupled. They are bibliographically coupled. Now, now there's another thing. So one is bibliographic coupling. Another is co-citation coupling. So what is co-citation coupling? Co-citation coupling is you suppose A and B two authors. So A and B two authors, one is in US, one is in India, and they are so C, D, and E citing papers C, D, and E. They are different papers or different authors. They are citing A and B. So all the reference papers are co-cited papers. All the reference papers. Suppose I am writing a paper. In my paper, I have given 100 references. I have cited 100 papers and given the 100 references. Okay, right. So this 100 papers comes under co-cited. They are co-cited. So this is co-cited. These are co-cited coupling. So in a paper, all the reference papers are co-cited. So paper A and B are associated because they are co-cited in the reference list of paper C, D, and E. So that's why this A and B are known as co-cited. So this is the thing. Then we'll go for I think another slides. So then two documents, one more word is important. Two documents are bibliographically coupled if they both cite one or more documents in common. And there is a word which is known as coupling strength. Coupling strength of two given documents higher when there are more citations to other documents they share. So these kind of things, few things, and then we'll quickly start the hands-on practice so that we can start this by doing only, we'll learn how to do it. So one is just to go through with this is, for example, bibliometric coupling means the dotted line. This dotted line, you can see P1 and P2 are bibliometric coupled. Okay, why? Because P3, because they have common P3. P3 is common. P3 is common to P1 also has given as a citation P3 and P2 also given P3. So that's why P1 and P2 is bibliometric coupled. Then dotted line is co-cited. Means P3 is a author or P3 is a paper which is in which P4 and P5 are part of the reference. So it means they are co-cited. They are co-cited. So this dotted line P4 and P5 are co-cited as a part of the reference for P3 paper. And then that there is a direct citation means P3 is, P3 has cited P5, this is direct citation. So we don't, work on direct citation here. Then there is a total link. I think I have already explained this. Then, okay, so we'll go for taking one example, and I think if you are all with me, you'll be doing together. So we are going to open VOS viewer software, and before that, I want to show you how to download paper from Scopus database. For Scopus database, I'll be downloading one file. I'll show you how to download. Those who are not having Scopus database, I'll share it immediately to you, the files. Okay. So let's do it with some example. Okay. So, okay. We'll go there. We'll
Hello.
okay. We'll go to Scopus database. I think my screen is shared, so everybody will be watching my screen. And this is Scopus database. Don't worry if you don't have the access of Scopus database. When you have access of Scopus database, definitely you will have this kind of thing will come. There is a page will open if you have access of Scopus database. If you don't have, don't worry, just see the methodology how to download the papers from Scopus database. This file downloaded, I will share in the WhatsApp group immediately to do the exercise. Okay, so that is the process now, and we'll start now. Correct. So okay, so this is the, when you have access, this page will open. This page will open where you have to go for this document, authors, researcher, discovery organization. This is my page. It is already open. Now I want to search some research papers. So when I want to search some research papers, so I want to search within something. So within something, if you click here, it will be having article titles, abstract, keywords. So whatever keywords you will write, it will be taking care. It will search in all article titles, all published article titles, published abstract, and published keywords. Okay, so mostly people will go for this only, because if you go for title only, your search will be very small. If you go for only keywords, you know this, that every for every research paper there is only one. There is only 5 keywords. So in 5 keywords, so you will have very less scope of getting the papers, number of papers. So here your aim that you should get quality paper also, you should get number of papers also, and you should get the relevant paper also. So for that, I think better people go for article, title, abstract, and keyword. Now search documents. Here you have to write something. So what I am writing now I am writing AI. Okay, so I think you are with me only. Just AI. Then we go for and. Then we go for okay. So marketing. Let us see how many papers we can get, and then can we AI in marketing, and can we go for little more, because I told you that what is the good thing, we have to go for bigger idea and the smaller idea. So AI in marketing, OR, sorry, OR. So I'm just narrowing the idea. So AI marketing or uh, customer engagement, or I'll write something, we'll see. Customer. Okay, so customers. I just write customers. So let us see. Customers engagement. Okay, let us see customers. So these two words. So AI marketing and customers, or we can, I think it is little more, because customer will not be engagement or experience. Okay, so customer experience. So if we take this, let us see this, what is coming now. So AI in marketing and or customer experience. So it means if I click here search button, all the papers which are published in Scopus from beginning to this now till now, which is having the keywords either AI or marketing, sorry, AI and marketing or customer experience. So this AI and marketing together and with or customer experience. So let us see what is there. I mean, then we'll change it if we get less paper. Let us see how much papers have been published from the last so many years. Click button. Okay, so how many? Oh my God. So AI in marketing and this or, it means so many papers. So can we, so what our aim is not to work on Scopus. Our aim is to go for VOS viewer software. So I want to dip, because this much is too much. You have to reduce. There are a lot of way of reducing it. One way is you can change here and to or to and. So let us see how much. So then it is okay. So AI marketing and customer experience. Let us see. This is sufficient. AI and marketing and customer experience. So now your topic will be AI in marketing enhancing customer experience. With that topic, a review, a systematic review, and what you call it, a systematic review and future agenda. So suppose we started work. It's a kind of paper development workshop, you can understand. We have got the paper now. How many papers we have got? 146. Very good. It's okay. So 146 means we are not taking all papers. We have to do little bit more things. We have to remove the conference book chapter. If you remove the book chapter and the conference book, at least here we can remove the book, and okay, remove the book chapter also. So then editorial is okay. Then we'll limit to this, and then we'll go for only English type. So in English, this one, Chinese one. So we'll go to limit to. Okay. So how many paper we'll get? How many we have got now? 50 documents. So it is less, little less. We should add some so that to make the. It is just we are just practicing it. So no, I think. It is how much? For a practice point of view, we'll start with this 145 papers. How many? 146. For the practice point of view, we'll start this one. And if you, when you write the papers, avoid conference paper and book chapters. Okay. But for the practice point of view, now we are taking this file, and I'm going to download this file and sharing this file. So this, all the files, 146 documents, I'm going to export it, I mean download it. So we'll go to first you select all. So what you have to do, you have to select all, and then you have to go for export. So export means, okay, CSV file, and then you click on all, box, all, and then you go down. Okay, so export option is there down. You can export. File is going to be downloaded. Now this file I'm going to share, and then one more file you have to always download to write in detail your keywords and all. This is here, export filter counts. Okay, so these two files I'm going to share with you within a moment. This is my, okay, so I think I have access to a group now. Okay, I have, where's the group? Just group. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm going to share the things, these two files, and we'll start working on that. So, okay, so these two files I'm sharing with you, and we have to work on Scopus 40. Scopus 40 is the file. Okay, so we'll work on that. Scopus 40. I think it has gone. Both of them. Maybe. Please download it, and we are going to start the work with these. Right? Okay, so please download this file. Meanwhile, I am opening the software. Have you downloaded? Somebody can write yes. Have you downloaded? Have you got it? Somebody, have you got it or not? Somebody can write yes.
So this we got, but we are I am unable to install that R program, that is VOS Weaver.
Okay, WOS also you don't have, R also you don't have. Don't worry.
Yes, sir, I don't.
Don't worry. You just see the phenomena. The video will be shared with you. R and WOS Weaver is a very much open software. Everywhere it is very easily available. R also, because since I am trying to do both. So methodology, just try to understand the methodology. Okay, so fine. So we are going to start now. I'm stopping here. I'm just opening the soft. So now these two files, I suppose everybody, you can write on Zoom that you have. Okay, let me find out. Okay, so okay, yeah, very fine. Thank you. Thank you for the response on Zoom. I'm happy that you are responding. Good. So yes means you have downloaded the file. You have downloaded the file. Very good. So we are ready. So okay. So now what I will do, we will do a hands-on experience, hands-on practice on these softwares, and then at the last I will tell you, I'll share my paper, how this kind of things have been utilized in my paper. Okay, I'll try to make it simultaneously, but software you need to understand. Fine. File is Neetu. File is in the WhatsApp group. I have sent in the WhatsApp group. Everything is available in the just now. People have got it also. Anyway, so I'm just opening the VOS Viewer software, and we are going to start. Are you ready? Right? Yes. Okay. Super. 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 Thank you. Super. Okay, so this is, if you have downloaded, this kind of software is known as VOS Viewer software. This icon you can see here. So I don't know, mail address, I don't know. I can only tell to these two softwares. I will tell to the coordinators or the organizer of the program that they will share on the mail. They will share it in the mail. Otherwise, it is in the it is in the WhatsApp group.
I
Fine.
have just reshared it, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, fine. So if you open this software, you will get this kind of thing. The first page, VOS viewer software page. Okay. So somebody might have, opened this and we are going to do it. And then since video is recording is there, you can do it once again also. Just see it because this is the only software. I want to tell you the secrets of publication based on this. Okay. This is the software I'm just going through with. Just be with me. Okay. So in this page, please open, go to create. Somewhere left hand side, you can see create. Create. So go to create. Okay. So if you go to create, this will open. So the first option is create a map based on network data. Second option is create a map based on bibliographic data. So we'll go for second. We'll go for second. Create a map based on bibliographic data. And we'll click there and then we'll go to next. We will go to next. Now they're asking again, download data through API, read the data from bibliographic database file. So since we have downloaded the data from Scopus database, so we'll go for, and then it is written also, read data from bibliometric database files. What is written here? Web of Science file, Scopus file, dimension, lens and all, PubMed and all. So what you have to do, you have to go to second one once again, second one. Okay, you have clicked here. Then you go to next. So second one and then go to next. Okay. So do I need to do it once again? Okay, you are understanding. That's okay. So if you go to second one, then it will be going to, this page will open. Are you there? This page will open. So they will ask you to create map and then select files. So now it is your job to select the files where you have put. Okay. So what is your data file? It is not from Web of Science. It is from Scopus, right? It is from Scopus. So click on Scopus. Okay. You click this Scopus and then go for search. Now you have to find out, you have to search. So my file is kept in download. Where you have kept your file, you have to go to that position. So it is on, not on the desktop, it is on the download. I'm going to my download somewhere, and you also please look download. Okay. So download me. What is my file number? It is something. Do you remember the file name? Okay. I'm just looking for what is the file name? Scopus 40.
40.
Scopus, very good. Yeah. So you are be with me. Scopus 40. So we'll go for Scopus 40. 40 Scopus 40. 40. Okay. Please, you also, you do it like this, search Scopus 40. Yes, I got it. Scopus 40. And then I am going to kind of open. Okay. 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 It has got inside. Now what we have done? We have taken the file which we have downloaded from Scopus database. This Scopus database file is going inside the VOS viewer software. This Scopus based data file is going inside the software. Now it has got. Now we will go so okay. So we'll go to next. Once the data is gone inside, we'll go to next. So I'm putting next. So now they are analyzing. The software is analyzing the things. Yeah. So now software is ready to give you some results. So for example, now after analyzing, there is a new window will open. In that window, they will be talking about, type of analysis. Which type of analysis you want to do? Vis-a-vis what? So what type of analysis you want to do? That what you will do? So for example, here we can start some analysis and then we'll go to another. So for example, here you want to do co-occurrence of author keywords. So co-occurrence in comparison with the author keywords. So what is your unit of analysis? So one is type of analysis. Type of analysis is co-occurrence you have selected. And yeah. Unit of analysis, I think some people are enjoying very good with the, so learning with having fun is also good, I think. So you are going to analyze the co-occurrence of author keywords. So you remember the number of papers we have taken? 146. 146. Generally, each paper is having 5 to 6, 4 to 6 author keywords. So they are going to analyze all the author keywords, how these keywords are interrelated, right? And with the interrelated of keywords, can we come up with some kind of results or not? So that is the first thing we are going to do. A lot of other things also there. I will discuss one by one. Then we have next. Okay. So minimum. So when we go to next, they will be telling you.
Manish sir, you are muted.
Okay, fine. So we go for this one. Choose the threshold. Now, when we are choosing the threshold, we have to be very much clever. Why clever? Because we want more paper. And if you take the keywords which are only occurred 5 times, we'll have only 14 papers available. Okay. So for 14 keywords available, which are repeated 5 times. So cleverly, and depends on researcher to researcher also, you have to reduce the number. So when you reduce the number of the occurrence of the keywords, for example, you have taken, maybe you have taken this one, 3. So 3 is, it means all the keywords which are repeated 3 times will be part of this analysis. So let us see how the result is coming and what result is coming by choosing this. So out of 386 keywords, 26 meets the threshold. It means these 26 keywords are the author keywords which are repeated 3 times. Okay, so we'll go to next. Then we'll go to next, and yeah. So yeah, no need to do this. We'll go to next then. Now some keywords has happened. Remember our topic also. You should remember the topic also. Our topic was AI, marketing, and customer experience. Okay. So with that paper, we got it 146 papers, and we are analyzing the author keywords. Now we have got some occurrence. For example, the maximum occurrence of in this research, in this area of the research, is maximum occurrence of the word is, that keyword is artificial intelligence, that is 58 times, and their link is 91. I mean, their linkage is very high. Then, I mean, most of the papers, they are use this linkage. Then customer experience, the second one, that is only 26. Then marketing is only 19 times. So this can be or could be one of the findings. But if you want to create, a graphical representation of that, you have to click finish button. This is, I think it is they'll be talking about, okay, so you can increase the size. Okay, you can increase this kind of thing. You can, it's a kind of ornament. I mean, you can design, you can beautify your presentation. So that is one thing. So, and then if I want to show this also. So yeah, this way. So this is network visualization. One is overlay visualization. Another is density. So these lines, for example, I am standing here. So this is what is artificial intelligence. So you can see that artificial intelligence is 59 or 56 times attached to somewhere, and citation is something like that. So then again here also density visualization, you can see. So suppose you want to use this, I'll show you the paper where these kind of analysis is used. So this, suppose you want to use this, so what you have to do, this is go to screenshot and go to copy to clipboard. There's a process, copy, again, go to screenshot and then copy to clipboard, click it, and then copy it. Okay, so something happened. Something wrong happened. Anyway, so okay. So copy to clipboard, and then it will be. So copy to clipboard. Okay, and we can open one Word doc from Word doc. Word doc, and so open the Word doc, and then you can just click there. Control V. It is pasted. So like this in your research paper where you're writing all these things, you can just write down. This is a bibliographic coupling of the author keywords. Now, what is the result? What is the analysis? This is just a picture, okay? And in which you can say that most dominant words used in this research are artificial intelligence, customer experience, machine learning, big data. So you can tell that these, the authors from the review of the literature, we came to know that most of the authors has written papers in the field of artificial intelligence, digital marketing, value co-creation, all these things. You can just be a part of that. But what is the most important outcome is totally different. I'll show you what. You go to items. This is the page. This is a page, main page of VOS where we were there. So we go back to that page and then go to items. Okay, item. So if we click items, earlier it was file, now go to items. Left hand side, there is some boxes are there. So one is analysis, one is items, one is file. So we go to items. So when you items, it is the machine, the software has divided all the 146 or whatever selected papers were there. I mean, I think 26 or 27, whatever papers were there. They have divided into cluster 6. This 26 papers or 26 author keywords which we have selected, machine has divided among 6 clusters. So in each cluster, some set of author keywords, which are, why it is in one cluster, because they are somehow associated. The cluster 1 is having 7 items. It means 7 items means 7 keywords are anyway associated or in some way associated. So what is so we have 6 clusters. So with the help of the clusters, we can come up with a theme. Whether, so for example, on the basis of cluster 1, we can come up with one theme. So, and that depends, because this is your topic, this is your subject. So definitely you can, as a researcher, if you have done a lot of, literature review and all these things, you can come up with some themes. Thematic analysis also can be done on the basis of that. Cluster 1, you read it, some kind of commonality, some kind of that trend you can find with these words. For example, if I see here, artificial intelligence, chatbot, deep learning, innovation, internet, machine learning, predictive analysis. So I can see here, there's a kind of technology. Some technical things are there. So you can create some bunch of words or theme based on technology, or technology in technology interaction, adoption, something like that. You higher access of technology, like that you can do. Then if you go for third one, chatbot, something you can chat GPT, if it is there, you have to remove there. For your, I mean, as a researcher, you can just find out some kind of things, some personalization, some security, some ethics. So this cluster 3 is talking about some ethical kind of personalization, kind of something thing. You can find some 2 or 3 or one theme there. So that is the one analysis you can do. I'll show you in one paper. I have done it in one paper. So I'll show you how people are doing it. This only. So be there only. I'm just going through one. I'm just opening one paper which is recently published in NCRT. So if you can. Yeah. Okay, so just look at the paper. This paper was, I'll show you that part only, because the necessary. I just show you this. Yeah. Okay, one paper I'm opening it, and I'll show you how to find. So this is one. Yeah. So this paper was. I'll show you how. It is only one thing I explained only. Okay, so this one. Can you see it? Yes. Right? Yes. Fine. See this. This is my perspective as a researcher. You can have different perspective as a researcher. So I told you, as I told you, it is the totally decision of the researcher what type of theme you want to come up. But it should be logical. For example, cluster 1. So AI, chat GPT, COVID-19, education, ethics. These are another topic. So this is not the same topic, another topic. So the words were AI, chat GPT, COVID-19, education, ethics, generative AI, higher education, learning. So in this case, we have created ethical use of AI in higher education. That is one theme. That is just a one theme. So now the second, big data, blockchain, competencies, machine learning, and Though, so we came to a decision. So it is not the one person can do it. Actually, you 2, 3 people, those who are researcher or your guide, supervisor can sit together, can find out some theme which is actually relevant. Mind it, it should be relevant and logical also. So for example, big data, blockchain, competencies, machine learning. So we came to this technical knowledge and competency. So whenever you are talking about AI in education, this technical knowledge and competency is also important because you cannot use it if you don't know it. So that technical knowledge and competency is one of the important themes which came out in the research field of AI in education. So role of AI in problem solving approach. So this is again decision making, education, computing, analytics, students, higher education. So something we came out here. Role of AI in problem solving approach. So if you do this, then only paper will be publishable. So this is one thing I told you. This is only one word analysis. So in which you have taken this cluster 4, cluster 3. So like that, these are the themes. So that is my contribution. That is your contribution as a researcher. That is one thing I told you. Now we'll go back to the VOS software and then we'll. Okay, so then again, so from there you can find out the clusters and then you can so here you have to cut, copy and paste option is not there. Only you have to click the photograph, write it again and then draw a kind of Excel sheet and you put it in your research paper. So that is there. Now we'll go to again, go to file, go to create. So go to file once again. From items, go to file, then go to create, and then again go to next because it's already there. Choose data type already is it's already selected, auto selected again. Go to next, and then now what you want to do next? What you want to do next? For example, you want to find out which are the best papers in this field. Okay, so top cited paper you want to find out. So what do you have to do? Go for bibliographic coupling. So which is the fast document. So bibliographic coupling with the documents. Or you also want to find out which are the best authors in the field, or best documents in the field, best countries. So you can go for best document, for example. Then we'll go for next. Then you have go for you have to increase the number of citation. Okay, so to reduce it, to make it a little bit, so yeah, so it means you take it to 15. Okay, so you're talking about the authors which have got 15 citations, or you're talking about the research papers which minimum should have 15 citations. So you can find out the importance of the research paper and you can find out which are the most cited papers. So that is, you write it 15 here. So minimum number of citation of a document. Document is here research papers. So out of this 29 meet the threshold. Okay. So you'll get 29 papers. Okay. Next, go to next. Okay. So yeah. So these are the, authors. So in the Scopus data file, you can find out these authors. Easily you can, because data file is already with you. So you can find out these authors. So the title you can find out from there, and then you can just write down the sequence, and then you can tell top 10 authors. So from there you can select top 10 authors. You can just mention in your result the top 10 authors are available now. So if you want to have a graphical representation, you go to finish. Okay, so if you go to finish, they will ask you something. Okay, yes, if you want to. Okay, yeah, so this is a kind of thing. Now if you want to go for different presentation, this is a network presentation. You can see which are the very highest profile. This is Journal of Interactive Marketing. Can you see down? Source is written Journal of Interactive Marketing. this paper, Hoyer 2020. Hoyer 2020 paper is from violet color, something you can see. And it is, the author is Hoyer, Warne D, Koshikede, Mirza, Schmidt, Brand, Bernard, and then, how many authors? Oh, 6 author, I think. Then what is the title? Transforming the customer experience through new technology. This paper is the most cited paper. You can see it. It has come in 2020. So this is the second. Then you can find out this second one, communication, consumer and artificial intelligence experiment perspective. So these are the, you can just click there, you can find out. So this is the kind of network presentation. So now you, here also I think some you know, you can see the notes and the attachment also. So in the, so what is the attachment means? For example, Campbell is attached to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see each kind of papers are, a kind of writing on a same kind of key or topic, something like that. So so that's why, how many clusters? Clusters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think around 6 clusters it should be there. Let us see how many clusters. Okay, 6 clusters. Yes, it is. Again, you can read those papers. So it means cluster one, 7 items. So if you read those papers, you can get one thing. If you read those 6 papers in cluster 2, you can get one thing. So that themes are coming out. That is your contribution. And sometimes instead of themes, mind it, please, this is a very important line. Sometimes instead of themes, if you read those 7 papers, you can get some future direction from those papers, which are common. It may be common future direction for the research from cluster 1. Then from cluster 2, if you read the paper thoroughly, all the 6 papers, you can get some future direction for the researchers. So if you do it, definitely these are the things which makes your paper publishable. These are the things which makes your paper publishable. Otherwise, bibliometric analysis and literature review paper will not be, most of them, most of the time, rejection is very high. But if you include this, then the acceptance is very high in that case. Most of the review paper is accepted if you have these kind of elements. Okay. Then you can have something else also. Go to file, go to create, and then you go to one more analysis I'll take, and then I will stop. Then go to again next, because already selected, so you only do next. Then you go to bibliometric coupling. You can go to post citation. One is very important. Post citation for cited reference. So type of analysis is post citation, and unit of analysis is cited reference. So what are the citation is there or references are there? On the basis of that, they have created a cluster. The software will give you a cluster, and on the basis of cluster, you can again create the theme. And I'll tell you, when I was student of IIT Delhi and I was doing a workshop, one professor came from, I think some Harvard or somewhere. She explained that one research paper, it took around 2 years to complete that paper. But that paper was only based on co-citation analysis of cited reference. Only one basis of the paper was bibliometric analysis. And what the bibliometric analysis base was? Co-citation analysis of cited references. That's all. And I'll show you this paper, Professor Raghu Raman, something like that. I'll show you. And so deeply she has done it. And where it was published? You might have known to FT50. FT50 is one of the topmost set of journals in the world. One of the very, very niche, very top 1% or top 0.1% journals. So in the FT50, there is a journal, something else. I'll show you the paper in which it was published. So, And it was only based on co-citation and cited reference. I'll just do the exercise for you. Just go to next. Okay, so increase, if you increase, no. Okay, yeah. So minimum number of citation of a cited reference. If you increase, if you decrease it, you'll get more papers which are associated to each other, cited reference. So you go to next. That what I'm doing it now. As a researcher, you will, when you do two, 3 times, you will have some practice, and then you know how much you have to take, because you know how to find out, what to find out, you know. So that's why how many papers is required for getting what to find out, you will know what the practice. Generally, we'll go for these numbers, 50, 60, something like that. So number of citations, all these kind of things, you can manage in that way. Okay, go to next. Okay, go to next. So yeah, this is something like that. So cluster, how many items? So 7 clusters, you can see here. 7 cluster. How many colors? 1, 2. Cluster means how many colors? So you can see green, blue, this one, and red one, and then violet, and then yellow also. So I think 7 clusters. So you can see 7 clusters. So 7 clusters. So now cluster 1, 17 authors are writing in the same direction, right? Then cluster 2, 13 papers are in the same direction, or 13 references are writing in the same direction. So what is the direction? You can get the future direction from here also. You can get the future themes or themes analysis or future direction from this. You have to read it manually. See, software will be only doing this much only. Now your manual. So software is helping you just to some stage. After that, you have to do it manually. You have to read. For example, software has told that these 13 papers are writing in one direction, or their themes are same, or they're coming with one kind of future direction for the researchers, future topics for the researchers. So you can read all these things, find some commonalities, and then come up with a theme. So that is your contribution. So your contribution is also important. So that is contribution. Now, this is a kind of thing where I'll show you one paper in which we have done this kind of analysis also. But before that, I told you that paper I'll share with you that lady from Harvard or MIT, where it was published on this analysis one, only this analysis. Okay, I'll show the paper. Now I'm showing the paper. I'll share the paper also with Dr. Tiwari. He will, and with the organizer, they will be sharing. Now we'll go to this. Yeah. So can you see it? Sumita Raghuram. It is Peninsula State University, and the name of the paper is, you see it now. Virtual work bridging research clusters. Virtual work bridging research clusters. It is little bit. It was published in 2017, and it was published in Academy of Management Annals, which is actually top FT 50 paper, FT 50 journals. So virtual work bridging research clusters. Now I'll show you the cited reference map. Cited reference. We have just done it. I'll show you once again. We have just done it. This is cited reference map or post-citation analysis, right? So I'll show you this paper also. The same. So see this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes. Can you see it? Yes. Very good. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Very good. So I'm very happy that you are responding, and I think, and also, don't worry if something is, maybe you feel that, something is missing or something like that. We can, you can reconnect me. You can connect me with mail also. You can send me the mail. I'll share my, I have some videos also, separate video, and I can give you some kind of feedback, my feedback also. So this you can see how much depth she has done in this analysis. Now you can see it. Cluster 1, red color, cluster 2, green color, all the words, these are her contribution. I mean, based on the study of these clusters. So one by one, she has gone through with this. Can you just see it? I'll share this paper. Okay. So this is a kind of thing I wanted to share. One is this. Now this is actually, so WOS, we remember WOS viewer software is only a kind of add-on, a kind of ornament to your research paper. But paper manually, you have to do a lot if you want to create a quality. So that is the, see, this has done from the software, for example, right? But all these things, her contribution, and it will be your contribution. For example, I want to show one more. See this. See this. Most commonly cited art. You see this kind of references, and then one. This is the. So for 140, 150 articles, he came to know to communicate that this is a telecommuting. 118 articles are mainly talking about computer mediated communication. See this. So this is her contribution. As a researcher, it is your contribution that you have come up with a common theme. That is one thing I want to share. Then if I, we have to slowly go to this, otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, this one. No. One is done by is yeah like this. Are you be with me? Are you be with me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's fine. So see this. This is again contribution. Your what is your contribution? See, software will help you, right? But this is your contribution. So in the paper, the topic was values education in school. The topic was values education in school. So we wanted to find out the same co-cited reference analysis, the same. So the same analysis we did for our paper. So this was references. These papers we have cluster 1. So we have studied this paper and kind of find out that most of the values education is related to community education, right? Cluster 1. Then another color, that is cluster 2. These set of research papers we have studied and find out that these people are talking about pedagogical imperatives. They are talking about this. So these are the terms which we as a researcher coined. So to this level, you have to go for bibliometric analysis paper, basically, because the more in-depth analysis you give, these are the part of your findings, in-depth finding and analysis. These are the part of this. So for example, these Licona T, these and all people are writing about school as a guiding force. Then these papers that talk about religious education. So remember the whole idea was values education. Then these are the thematic analysis which we got from that paper. I mean, a kind of paper where we were discussing about this one. Remember this FT50 paper. So that is also, if you go to deep analysis, it will publish. Definitely it will publish. So this is, you can go through my Google Scholar profile. I have more than 5 papers published in ABDC, and I mean, out of that 4 Scopus. So, and all are in Scopus as well as in ABDC and A category also. On all are literature review based paper. You can go through my Google Scholar profile, and in case you are not able to download the papers, you please write me a mail. Definitely I will respond. I'll send you my papers also. You just go through pure bibliometric papers. Are more than 3 papers are published in Scopus and Web of Science, pure bibliometric based. So these are the things. Now quickly, because I want to cover all these things, so that's why quickly we'll go to, I think this is what I want to take your questions also. But before that, if you can, in another 15 minutes, I want to just a kind of catch to R software also. Okay. So R for literature review. I hope it is not being repeated tomorrow or somewhere. Sir, for R software, I think R software, somebody is taking care of R software, but not for bibliometric analysis. I think so. Anyway, I'll give you small something, and most of the times before that, I want to share one idea also, so that then, okay, where is this? Okay. Okay, yeah, 2 things is important. When you are going to do any kind of bibliometric research, this paper is important by Professor Satish Kumar. Please go through with this paper whenever you have time. Before writing any bibliometric analysis paper, there's a very definite guideline given by Professor Satish Kumar. Please go through with this. I'll share this paper with you. Few things I'm going to share. This paper, my paper, Professor Raghu Raman paper also. All these papers I'll share. Don't worry about this. But this paper is one of the best paper, and Professor Satish Kumar is one of the pioneer in the field of bibliometric analysis. A very in-depth analysis. I mean, how to do paper, all these things. Everything is there. It's a kind of methodological paper. Methodology is very much explained here. So please go through with this. And now I'm going to share my paper. This was published in a part of my IIT Delhi, this thing. So what I want to, this paper published because of this only, I'll tell you how to, what are the main, otherwise everything is there. See, you have to, primary search, port database, Elsevier. So it is a systematic literature review in which stages, all these things, how to avoid, I mean, what is the selection criteria, what is the rejection criteria, all these things are there. Then basically, but the publication was based on this one. Yeah. So if you can see here, one of the objective of this paper was to provide direction to the researcher in the domain of customer relationship management in hospitality. Looking at the various studies, the following questions remain unanswered. Unanswered, and can be explored in future. So that was the point. That was the point I was talking about. Before giving this, it was not being published. I'll tell you the story of this. So one of our researchers moved from here to there, and we were talking about this, how to make it, because we are getting a lot of rejections. So one referee, one reviewer has given the comment that where is the future direction? We have written future direction in a different way, but not this way. So then we have decided to go through once again with the literature, and then we have come up with the 4 research questions. So mind it, if you are not creating any kind of research questions at the end of any literature review paper, it is not going to publish. If you're not creating any kind of research questions or research problems based on review or future research agenda also, if you are creating it, you should publish it. For example, here we have what is the future of widely, so this program, and now this statement is suggested,
but the proofs are not in the format they accept. They didn't check properly. You have to claim, ask. See here. So I'm checking.
Okay. So loyalty program. So So all the questions and related literature support, literature support. Question number 2, that is research questions for research direction, but support is there. So this support is important. If you give the only questions, not support, it will not be published. So this paper is available on my Google profile. So it was published in 2020. So you can just find out, papers is available now. If it is not, you write me, you take my Gmail ID from sir, you can write me, I'll just share with this. Please read all those papers, then only, and then have patience, slowly do it. And the topic is, I told you, one major topic, one specific topic attached to this, and then you create the literature review on that. Then only it is a kind of attractive. So topic should be attractive, and then going to a specific guideline. It is not something you are creating in a very wide way, wide, and then you are not coming to at a certain point. So it is not like that. So definitely you have to create a kind of bigger topic and then attach to a specific thing, and then bigger attached to specific, and then you do some literature to get some future direction or theme, issues, challenges related to that given in the literature. So this was the thing. Now, as a last part of this, we will quickly do some kind of Biblio-Shiny, which is actually not part of this. Biblio-Shiny was, if you see the topic, Biblio-Shiny, Bibliometric Analysis by VOS viewer was only the topic to discuss today. But if I have 10 minutes, I just give you some direction to this, and then we will close this for taking your question answer. Regina ma'am, do I have 10 minutes more? Can I take 10 more minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do, actually bibliometric analysis is a wide topic, and I try to explain each and everything. What is bibliometric analysis, what is bibliometric review, literature review, paper, how to, what are the challenges in publication. Also, I have used one VOS viewer software to explain all these things. Now, since bibliometric analysis nowadays people are doing from R software also. So those who have downloaded R, those who have downloaded R and R Studio, for them in the next 10 minutes, I'm just, just throwing an idea how to do it. For that, we have to conduct another detailed analysis because it is not a part of this topic, but I am just taking it for the convenience of our, participants, and they will feel better. Which software they can use it also. Okay, so again, I'm just closing all then, and then you can please open your software, everyone. Open our software with me only. Okay, so I'm closing it. There is no use of VOS viewer now. I'm closing it. Okay. I'm closing this also. Okay. No, from where? Here. Fine. Okay, let me close this also. Let me close this. So, okay, this also can be closed. Do not save this. Fine. So, I'm closing this. Okay. Where I'm doing? Fine. Okay, so we can go to R. So where everybody, if you have downloaded R, you go to R Studio. You can write R here. R Studio. Okay, so it is not done. R Studio. R Studio. Open it. So you have to give some command actually. You have to give some command. Only 3 commands are there. Please write down all these commands. That will be better. Or I'm just, because since video will be shared, you can always know this. So everybody, please please give your full attention, everyone. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, they're asking for once again. So, no.
Okay.
I did not use it from the last 3-4 months. They're asking for re. Okay, before they ask, we'll do it fast. Okay. Okay, so we'll write the command. So this window will open. Now they're asking remind letter. Okay, I'm going with remind letter. Okay, fine. So you write some command. Please write some commands and commands I am telling you here. This kind of RStudio. So what you have to do, you have to go to RStudio, you have to open RStudio and then write some commands. Okay. Please don't become panic. It will come slowly to you. It will come slowly to you. But write down the commands and slowly apply it. Okay. So what to do? We have to find out the command. So command I just told to my research scholar somewhere it is here. So first is install dot packages bibliometrics. First is okay. You go to there. Here you write install dot packages in brackets semi comma double inverted comma bibliometrics. Please write it. Have you written? Have you written? Those who are having the software. Yes, fine. Since we want to finish it. So after that, you click button, enter, enter. Okay, enter. Okay. Now after that, second command. Second command is library under bracket bibliometrics. Library, this is extra thing we are doing it. So please library under brackets, library under bracket bibliometrics. Second command. Okay. Library bibliometrics. Please enter. It will take some time. It will take some time because it works through through the network only. So okay, fine. Next command. Next command is biblioshiny. 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 And double bracket. Biblioshiny and double bracket. Okay. Yes. No, Mohammed Nabil, it is the same group I shared. Not I have shared anything. I have not shared anything. I have only told people to download the softwares. So it is open now. My screen is shared with you only, na? So yeah, okay, got it. So now biblioshiny. So this is again click. Now there is the window will open. If you biblioshiny, if you click enter, one window will open. Don't worry, it will take some time because it works with the network. I mean, our internet connection. Internet is slow. When internet is slow, it will take some time. Now this is bibliometric, biblioshiny software. So like we have VOS viewer software. You remember? VOS viewer software, this Biblioshiny software. Same work they are doing it, right? So if you can give me 2 minutes, we're going to start it. Fine. So this is, okay, so what to do? The first thing is I'm keeping here. Okay, so what you have to do? Okay, so Biblioshiny info, data. So first of all, again, you remember, like VOS viewer software, we require some data. So for Biblioshiny software also, we require some data. So what to do? Where to do? You go to data. So you have to import or load data. Import or load data. You click here. Okay. You go to right hand side. Please choose what to do. Please choose what to do. So they will be telling you import raw files, load bibliometrics files, and use sample collection. So here we have to write import raw files. Import raw files. Click. Now they're asking which file, whether it is Web of Science or Scopus or somewhere else. So your file is a Scopus file. You remember Scopus file. So we have to write here Scopus. Correct. Then they are asking, okay, so sorry, no. So you don't do anything. Browse, go to browse. Now, if you go to browse, it will open there. Scopus 40, remember our name was Scopus 40. So we are going to click it here, Scopus 40. So when you click on browse, it will open the window where you can upload the data, which data you got from Scopus database. Okay, files. So Scopus 40. Okay, so you click here and you click here and you okay, open. Now they are doing it actually. Upload complete. Okay, fine. So you can start now. Go to start. Go to start. Please close the door. Thank you. Go to start. Yes. It will take some time because of the net and okay, correct. So they will be telling you this kind of how much data, 146 data. You remember 146 paper, then how much cited. All these are initial information they will be telling, some initial information. So whether you can save it or close it also, no issue. Some initial information. So you can close it also. Okay, you can close it. You can close it. Now you go for analysis part. Okay. So analysis part. We'll go to analysis part. So then data is done, import local, done, merge, filter, overview. So first analysis here in R, we do overview. Overview, matlab they will be asking about the main information. You go to main information. Okay. So what is the main information? So you go for table part. Plot nahi karna hai, we have to go for table. So yeah, so that is kind of thing. You can see it here, main information. They are talking about time span. What is the time span? Can anybody write time span? What is the time span here? Yes, very good, very good. So I think Nabil ji, you are doing very well, very well. Oh, Rishikesh ji also. Oh, good, good. Oh, I'm very happy. I thought people are sleeping. No, it's not there. Not sleeping. Good. I am very happy when we all are. Some people are budding professors, and some people are still professors. So we should give respect to each other. Anyway, so so you can see time span is there. Sources, how many journals they have used? 125. Documents, how many? 146. Already know. Annual growth rate 60.87%. Document content, keywords, how many? 355. Author keywords 386. Then how many authors total contributed? Co-authors and authors, something like that. Single author document is also there, 22. Then single author doc, 22.
फुल साउंड करना कुछ थोड़ा सा शेयर्स को बता
Okay, so I think there was some disruption. So are you there, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fine, fine. So we are going to finish it because I'm going to take the. So this is the summary, whatever summary. So that you can tell first page summary type of things. Now you can go for a second one. For example, you want to go for average citation or annual production. So you can say annual scientific production, for example. So yes, yeah, you can see this table form. You can find out that in 2018 how many papers? 3. In 2019 6 papers. So like that you summarize. You can do add, this add button. If you click add, it will go to the report part. A report is already saved somewhere. It will be saved in the down part. Somewhere it is down in yellow color something. Yeah, here you can see report. This portion is report. So when you click here, it will be, when you click in the plus, it will be added to the report part, and report later on you can download. Then suppose you want to find out average citation per year or 3-factor plot, all these things are there. Sources, so most relevant sources, for example. So this you will get. Okay, so table or plot also. You can see most relevant. So maybe balancing automation, these kind of most reliable sources. Then you go for document, for example, most globally cited documents you want to find out. You have to double click. So with the software you can play a lot. And why play means you can use according to your requirement. So this you can create. So for example, this one. So these are the most global cited documents. So like this, so many things are there. I mean, you can just go through it one by one and it will give the results. But the basic thing I told you, software will only give you the results. Analysis part will be done by you. Okay, so I'm stopping here because these are never ending and it was not part of the training program also. But anyway, I have taken it, and in case any kind of issues or challenges or any problem is there, please be in touch with me. I'll share my email ID. You can write it also. Thank you so much for the day.
Thank you, Manish Kumar, sir. On behalf of all the participants, I thank you, sir, for joining us today to enhance our joy of learning. And also, sir, once again, wholeheartedly thank you for sharing your treasure of knowledge, sir. It was really a very enriching experience that we have learned so much. Maybe the papers that you are going to share will definitely help us to be able to come out with little better papers, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think Manish sir requires more time.
Yes, sir.
To explain the things.
Yes,
okay, sir. We will try to manage all the things in the last, and we will organize more session.
Sir, actually, this VOS viewer I have explained very well. I mean, I think so. And bibliometric analysis, that is also explained. I thought, because as a teacher also, I thought, okay, I should give little extra to, so that's why I discussed